Welcome to the YouTube channel. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, You feel what I'm saying? The Antibop News, episode 16. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, this story time goes back to 2017. You feel what I'm saying? Around this time, like, I was still in clothes and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like, my own family, like, my parents and shit, they wasn't buying me no clothes and shit. And you feel what I'm saying, mistreat me a certain way and shit while they buying my little brother's clothes and shit. Like, so this story goes back to 2017 and shit like that. I was like going to Kanapa Hall middle school and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And around this time and shit, like me and my bros, like we used to go to Old Navy and shit. And I used to like stay on Archer Road around this time, around like 2017 and shit. And like probably like every Saturday or every time I get off of school and shit, I used to like walk to Old Navy and shit, go steal some clothes and shit, like freshen up and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? And like every time I go to school and shit, they be like, "Damn, Trap," like nah, they didn't call me like Trap around that time. You feel what I'm saying? They called me JJ. You feel what I'm saying? When I was staying in Gainesville around that time and shit. But like yeah, like every day, like it would, like I can't really say it would be every day. Probably like sometimes it'd be on a Friday or sometimes it'd be on a Saturday or Sunday. But I would wake up early in the morning, like early as fuck, cuz like just to leave the house and shit and just like get some clothes and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like socks and all. You feel what I'm saying? Cause it's like I didn't have no clothes. You feel what I'm saying? Wearing the same clothes from like 2 years ago from school. You feel what I'm saying? Don't like got no clothes, new clothes to wear for school and shit. So I had to butt clothes and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, I had to do what I had to do. You feel what I'm saying? And I got butt wild with that shit. I got wild as fuck with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's like it was one time like I had when it was like Halloween and shit. Halloween of 2017 and shit. And this the first time I even got caught. You feel what I'm saying? I was going in like Halloween, like a Halloween store and shit. And I was trying to get a costume out that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when all of a sudden, like, the lady had seen me and shit, because I went to the bathroom and shit. She was like, damn, like, hey, where's that item on you just had and shit? So I put the item back up and shit. So I remember like I had got something else and shit. So soon when I got something else, then they would like start blocking the fucking door and shit. So I remember like just like boom, like left that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Open the damn doors and just dipped. You feel what I'm saying? Bars through that shit. You feel me? And like I remember going home and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Had to walk home and shit. You feel me? And like shit, I had a whole bunch of clothes in my bag and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like the stores that I would go to around this time, it'd be like Old Navy, Dick's Sporting Goods, fucking I go to the mall, do that shit. Like I was like wild with that shit. I don't do that shit no more. You feel what I'm saying? I was like young as fuck when I started doing that shit. Like from like 13, well, I would say from like 12 all the way till I got like 16. I was like, you know what? This shit ain't for me. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck it, it is what it is. But yeah, like that was like around that time and shit. Cause it's like I didn't have no choice. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't have no choice. I had to do what I had to do. You feel what I'm saying? Cause it's like shit. Like just imagine that you going to school like every fucking day with the same clothes and shit like that. And your parents won't buy you no clothes and shit. And you gotta wear the same clothes while your brothers got new clothes and shit. And that shit, it was wild as fuck around that time, especially like me getting kicked out butt ass naked around that time and shit. Like it was wild, bro. Like and like it was so bad around this time and shit. Like I did not like being at the house and shit. Like I always like love being outside and shit. Like I would literally like wake up around like 6 o'clock in the morning just to go play basketball, be away from everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Or I hang out with my bros around that time and shit, and we would like play basketball all day and shit like that. But yeah, like you feel what I'm saying? Like that's like the story. That's like the story time when I used to steal clothes and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And like man, like everybody was like, damn, JJ, you always fresh. Like you always fresh when you go to school and shit. Cause like I was bucking clothes. Cause I was bucking clothes. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like I didn't have no choice. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm like, damn, like, ain't no way I'm finna just, like, start fucking school, right? And wear these same ass fucking clothes from last year, from 2 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? But, like, it wasn't worth it, though. I can say that it wasn't worth it. But me going through that shit, seeing how far that I done came from that and shit like that, from that whole bullshit, you feel what I'm saying? Especially, like, with family and shit like that. Like, and when I got older and shit like that, I just didn't fuck with them no more. You feel what I'm saying? And, like, that's the whole, like, story time with the stealing clothes shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I had to do what I had to do. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like and subscribe. You feel what I'm saying? We got another video coming up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, show some love, show some support. You feel what I'm saying? Check the fucking album out. I just dropped on the YouTube, dropped it on the SoundCloud. You feel what I'm saying? Dropped it on the DistroKid. Check me out, cuz. You feel what I'm saying? I'm out this bitch.
1 second, nigga, in my fucking bedroom. 21 second, nigga, in my fucking studio. 21 second, nigga, bit in my fucking bedroom. High as fuck in my bedroom. Cold hearted nigga, I froze in the sick hole. Purpose over bitches, I need money, not a fucking hoe. Broken homeless at the age of 18, I didn't have shit. I was sleeping on part bitches, nigga, I didn't even have a sleeping in the fucking bando. Stuck up, fucking trapping, thinking how I get my next meal, nigga. It was tragic. Pull up in the fucking wheels like I'm Trap Man. Pull up in the fucking